What is good, everyone? It is your favorite multi-cardboard selling producer, Izoki. And today, let's make another loop, do a live cook-up, and maybe you could learn a thing or two. Let's go to my screen and get straight into this. I don't know what vibe to go for exactly, but let's just go through sounds. And I've been really liking Electra X lately. For some reason, I just started using it and I like it. So let's keep going with it. I just really like how soft the sounds are in this VST. Let's start out with some basic chords, some triads, just to get the general vibe going. Just move around notes, honestly, for the chords, and just get something cool that you like. Don't think about it too much, just move notes and see what you like. So I'm liking this so far. Perfect. See, now you have a basic chord progression going. You get the overall vibe, mood, direction of where to go to with the rest. So now everything, honestly, bro, is just about sound selection and just doing what sounds right to you, bro. So now what I'm about to do is invert these up an octave, the middle notes from the chords, just to spread the chords out a little bit more and make it sound more full. And added some transition notes right here. Super simple, bro. It's just doing what sounds right to you. Don't think about it too much. Just adding bass notes right here, just to add that extra little low end, just to make it feel a little bit more full. Nice and full, so everything else just falls through a lot easier. Okay, so now let's just add a cool pad. Simple, just copy and paste the chords from the bells into the second element. Put it down an octave, so it's more in the harmonics. Nice and spacey. It's giving me some dope, like you're alone in space, exploring through the vast nothingness of space, even though you can't really hear anything in space, but I hope you understand what I'm saying. It's time for the melodics. So for that, I'm gonna look and find a lead that matches well with the vibe we're going for. I like that one. This is Cube. Pretty sure you've seen an ad for this if you're on Instagram a bit. You can get so creative, bro. It's incredible. I highly recommend it. And for your lead melodies, just click in notes and do what sounds right to you. There's no how-to for this, honestly. It's just clicking in notes and doing what sounds right to you. For me, I always recommend 5 to 6 elements for your loops, because that just allows a producer that uses the loop to have a good amount of sounds to play with, but not too much to the point where it's like too much, you feel me? Keep it simple, but make sure you keep it full and cohesive. There's beauty in simplicity. I'm at a sub bass now, actually. I feel like a sub bass would sound really cool on this. Using Cube again, I really like this VST. It's just got some really unique sounds that I can't really find in other VSTs. Alright, it's nice and pulsing. I don't know, it sounds like you're underwater, right? Like you're drowning in an ocean underwater, except on another planet. And you're like, I like it. It's weird, but for that reason, I like it. It's okay to be weird, all right? Now, honestly, I'm gonna keep this one super simple. 5 elements. We already got 4. 2 harmonics, 1 bass, a melodic, a lead. And now, this is my favorite thing to do in every single loop. Add a vocal. Let's just look through vocals. You see, whenever you're gonna play a pattern on a key, a melody, a vocal, anything on the actual keys, if you're gonna play it manually, play it out, record it in, don't think about it at all. Just go with the flow, go with the moment. Don't think about, all right, I gotta press this note, this key, and in this specific order, and make sure it's on time. Don't think about that at all. Just as soon as you hear the, just go in, bro. Just go in. Don't even think about it. Don't take this advice for women, all right? Or men, whichever way you go. But just go in without any thoughts and just simply do what feels right to you. Just simply do it. Just do it. You can arrange everything after to your liking, but just get the idea out as soon as it comes to you. Nice. So we got a dope pattern going on. We got all the elements down. Now it's time to arrange it, mix it, and that's it. Boom. Split by channel. Arranging it to your liking. There's really no rules to this. I usually like to start off with my favorite 3 elements all together, because it starts right away, it gets your attention right away. And say a producer stumbles onto your loop and listens to it, they're gonna instantly get engaged in the listening of your loop, of your melody, because it already starts at the best part, the hook, chorus, so they get the general idea of how the rest of the loop is, of what to do with the loop, and start generating instant ideas in that very moment that they listen to it. That's just from my experience and from when I listen to other people's loops. I don't really like it when it starts off slow and then it builds up like in a beat. I mean, that's what the beats are for, correct? If I wanted something like that, then I could just do it myself, right? There's no reason for me to use someone else's loop if it's not sounding fully complete the second I play it. I'm gonna do something cool with the vocal. I'm gonna render it as audio and then reverse it and add some cool effects to it. You'll see whenever I mix it. We just add some texture. Texture makes everything sound nice and alive. And now the most difficult part, the most tedious part, the most time-consuming part that a lot of people don't really like. I don't blame you. It's my least favorite part, but it must be done, all right? The mixing. Truth be told, it's super simple to mix your loops. It's just a matter of leveling, gain staging, and once again, doing what sounds right to you. All right, so first, start with my main harmonics. Always have my lead be the loudest element, because leading sound just makes sense. EQ, just to cut out the unnecessary lows from the lead so it doesn't collide with the harmonics, because this is the main melodic. For me, the melodics always have to be shining through in the mids, high mids, and the highs, while the harmonics shine through in the lows, in the mid lows, to create that body, that feeling of fullness and body. I'm just gonna add some granulization to this, all right, using Beam. This just has some cool textures that I really like. I like that one. It has like a little trickling sound and I like it, all right? So I'm gonna use it. Add some stereo shaper just to spread it around your ears more. Spread the keys, not the bells. The vocal and the bass. All right, let's level them out. Get rid of the lows from the vocal so it doesn't collide with the bass. Perfect. Add some reverb. A little bit, not too much. Just add a little tiny bit of character to the vocal. Get rid of the highs from the bass so it doesn't collide with the vocal. Add Beam again to this, except I like this one, Big Vox. It just gives it a cool layer of a formatted vocal on top of the vocal, and it just sounds cool, all right? put the mix down, just add a little bit of character. It's all about the subtle things, all right? Keep all the effects super subtle because you don't want to overwhelm your melody with a bunch of effects that might sound cool, but if you're sending out the melodies, the loops to other producers, it's gonna be too complicated for them to then be able to do what they do. You feel me? It's gonna be too much for them. Even though it sounds cool, it's good, it'll be good, it'll sound good, but it simply won't be as usable. I hope you get what I'm saying, all right? Keep it simple, keep it subtle, but keep it you. Last thing I'm gonna do with this vocal here, reverse. And play around with the reverse vocal to see what sounds cool, to switch it up a little bit from the normal one. And just see what sounds cool. I've been enjoying this recently, reversing vocals and creating different patterns with them. I really like vocals, so this kind of just happened naturally, you feel me? Just playing around with the vocals to create another vocal. You want more vocals? Play with the vocals. I'm sorry. Okay, I can already hear something right here. All right, simple, but just go here. Ashley. Dun 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 dun. Very final thing, I like to have this cool side chain effect in the end because I like to finish my loops off with the crazy ending. It's either from thermal, effect from thermal, or a similar effect from shaper box. I like to end my loops in a cool way to really switch things up and leave the producer like, ooh, like, you feel me, that element of surprise. It just works, bro. It just works. Last thing, actually two more things. I'm gonna add this cymatics origin just to add this cool chorus type of texture, this cool vinyl type of texture. Super subtle, but it just adds some character. By adding texture, you add life. So yeah, this. And some stereo separation, make the whole loop wider and sound like one, cohesive. And yeah, that's it for this one. Super simple. It's just going with the flow and not overthinking things too much, not thinking too much in general, all right? Or basically not thinking at all. The secret to creating music that you like is to not think whether you like it or not. Don't think about it. Just let your soul, let your heart guide you through the whole process. And through that process, you'll find out yourself. You'll feel it if you like it or not, if it's good or not to you. Don't think about the opinions of other people, of what they might think, because this is arts, and in arts, in this creative passion, there is no right and there is no wrong. And by definition, arts means the expression of a human being through a creation. I did not search that up, I promise you. I just pulled that out of my brain, all right? But it's either that or something similar, all right? But you get the idea. There is no right and there is no wrong. There's only you. Through art being a form of self-expression, who has the right to tell you the right way of expressing yourself? That just makes no sense, bro. Only you will know the answers to your questions. Only through creating what you feel is right for you will you discover what is right for you. And if it is right for you, if you like it, if you feel that you like it, if you feel that what you create is genuinely a good sounding piece of music, then so will someone else. And through you accepting and validating yourself, the world will reflect that same energy towards you and your work of art. Don't overthink things. Actually, don't think at all. Simply do and simply be. Through the process, you will find your answers. I hope you learned a thing or two. I appreciate every single one of you that watches me, everyone new and everyone that's been here. I love you both the same. Welcome to an incredible journey of multi-cardboard selling producer Izoki. I love making loops, love making melodies, love music, just love art in general. And I'm here to show you what I've learned and what I learn on a continuous basis, day by day, to help you in your journey and to avoid the mistakes that I made in my journey. I'm gonna leave a link down below to a project that I produced completely.
Dame otro beso en la frente pa' cuando despierte y no estés en la cama.
with an artist in Spain. It's some of my best work, some of my proudest work. And there you could learn a little bit more about my production style and maybe use some of what you hear in your own music to take your music to another level. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe, let me know down below what more you want of. And yeah, I'm gonna play for you guys now. See you guys in the next one. Izoki out.